Hello, as usual, Pavlo with you, and this time your daily dose of Ukrainian accent comes with extra boost of my excitement, because we continue talking about great affordable gifts for these winter holidays, and we continue talking about FiiO/Jade audio full-size headphones. And today it's time to talk about JT7. It's a noticeable jump in the index compared to JT3 that I reviewed not so long ago. But today we are talking about not irregular dynamic drivers, but planars. And planars with a pretty big driver. I don't remember exact dimensions, but it's like 90 by 80 millimeters or so, or even bigger, don't remember, but it's not that important, I think. More important is the price here is really affordable. It's from $130 to $110. So it's all sounds super promising, but let's have a closer look and find out what we are really getting. Package is pretty simple, just white cardboard with minimum polygraphy, and it's also really compact, and based on size alone it's easy to understand that headphones are foldable, because otherwise they won't fit into this box. You need to cut this big seal down here, and then you can open the box. So you're getting two stock cables and 6.3mm adapter, storage bag, and the headphones themselves. So accessory set is pretty small, but at the same time you're getting both single-ended and balanced cables in the stock accessories, which is pretty good. Unlike the more affordable JT3 that I reviewed some time ago, JT7 uses much more plastic in the design. I'm not sure was it some saving method, or it was attempt to compensate higher weight of planar drivers, but headphones are pretty lightweight, and it's easy to feel that main weight here is cups, because we have big magnets here, and planar drivers usually have some noticeable weight. So we have metal in the headband, and to distribute the weight we have two soft velvet-like pads here. To be honest, not my favorite type of design, but you can remove it because it's held with some kind of Velcro, and you can probably there is some third-party offers, or at least it can be replaced after some time. So let me double check. Yeah, it's Velcro here, so it will be replaceable, which is pretty good. To adjust the size, you just move cups on this headband. They have clicks, so you can adjust it based on necessary clicks. But all yoke mechanism and cups are made of plastic. It seems to be some really sturdy plastic, but still probably it's better not to drop them on the floor, because hinges here looks really plasticky. I'm not sure how durable they will be. Probably they will serve quite well, but you're not getting this almost fully metal type of vibes that JT3 gives you. In all other aspects, these headphones are great. The cups have 2 degrees of rotation, and that provides a really nice fit on your head, really comfortable. Thanks to the soft hybrid ear pads, wearing is really nice. They are absolutely open. You can even see through the driver. Maybe it's not visible on camera, but in real life I can see my fingers on the other side of the driver, because everything is really transparent. And that means, of course, zero sound isolation, so they are created to be used somewhere at home. I'm not sure why they made this foldable design, because these headphones are not meant to be used in the portable scenarios. Probably when you carry them everywhere with you, I don't know, traveling, for example, or somewhere else, it could be a nice feature. So you can fold cups inside, and they will occupy much less space. But of course, in everyday usage, you'll keep them just unfolded. You can rotate cups and put them flat if you'd like to on the table. So really nice. Let's now measure size of the ear pads. Of course, it's approximate measurement here. So let me just use my calipers. So probably I will do it this way. Of course, I'm not pushing it too much, about 65 millimeters, and also rough estimation like 45, 48. And let me measure depths. Of course, want to be careful here too. Depth is about 30 millimeters, so not the biggest cups, but still pretty spacious. And thanks to good materials and padding, you definitely will get great wearing comfort. I use them with glasses really often, and no issues here. Cable is made replaceable, and here used absolute classics 3.5 millimeter connectors. So you can see markings of left and right channel here inside of cups. So we need to match cables. It goes in nicely and holds pretty well. Stock cable has rubber isolation. It's not super soft. Average in terms of softness, but thanks to this texture on the cables, microphonic effect is not a really big issue here. And after splitter it goes in parallel, in this case down to this balanced connector. So overall, in terms of exterior, I think it's pretty okay and matching this price tire. And wearing comfort is really good with these headphones. But of course, the most interesting question for any headphones is the sound. And in this aspect, JT7 delivers great value. Moreover, speaking about their sound, we can just keep this part for its price. Because they deliver a really nice sound, they give you what you can expect from the planar magnetic headphones, and their tuning is just, not a matter of some compromises, it's just a deliberate decision made by FiiO, and it's a pretty nice tuning. Of course, in much more expensive segment, and for $500 plus, you can get some planar magnetic headphones with better sound. But in general, here you're getting really nice detalization, but at the same time, really good balance of detalization and technicality with musicality. So FiiO decided to make these headphones slightly less aggressive in treble than traditional planars, and that gave them a really nice and pleasant sound tuning. So it's not the model for absolutely critical listening, but at the same time you're getting nice amount of nuances, details, texturing, and so on. But let's talk about everything step by step. So bass is deep. The deepest bass is slightly rolled off, but it's still present and it's noticeable. And there is no accents in the bass, but thanks to the planar magnetic technology, you're getting really nice punch when it's necessary, you're getting decent rumble, especially when these headphones are properly amplified, and you're getting really surprisingly good amount of small nuances and details. But at the same time they are not overly boosted, so bass is detailed and technical, but not dry and monitoring, and that means that you're getting really universal representation of low frequencies. They are not boosted, but they are just exactly that amount that is present in the record. So, first example, it's Gunpowder Chant by Diablo Swing Orchestra, and this is an interesting track with didgeridoo. And this is exciting instrument with lot of nuances in the low frequencies, and it requires technical representation, but at the same time not too dry. And you can easily guess these headphones deliver it. And massive attack exchange, so a lot of different interesting multi-layered synthesized bass that appears, disappears, twists, turns around you like some kind of boa constrictor, and these headphones also deliver it really nice. And thanks to the great control and almost absolutely linear frequency response, you're getting a lot of space for the mid frequencies too. So transition between bass and mids is fluent and effortless, and mid frequencies are also keeping this balance. You're getting a lot of details, but they are not overly saturated. Of course, headphones require better recorded material to show their full potential, but that's probably what we can expect for the planars. And not the matter that they will highlight issues in the record, they won't do that much. But at the same time, they are so scalable with better quality materials and that you will just do it yourself. So with better material, you'll get better results, and it's a really rewarding process. Imaginary stage is pretty big. You even get this holographic 3D representation. Not superb, not super well positioned, but still like really surrounding you. And probably that makes these headphones also a good choice for gaming. At least I try them and I pretty enjoy, but I'm not playing some pro cyber sport, of course, just some simple shooters and RPGs, and they are pretty nice. And one interesting aspect of these headphones is that they don't have a big boost in the presence area. And because of that, they can require a bit of accommodation to their sound, because at first it seems that you lacking that aggression and forwardness. But after accommodating to the sound and adjusting to it, you will understand that it's a pretty natural representation. You won't get that saturated, highlighted aggression. You can use some equalization, of course, if you want to boost that, but I'd suggest not to do that. And at first it seems that guitars are lacking a bit of aggression and sparkle, but then you understand that everything is present, just not pushed forward. And first example, it's Painted Black by Rolling Stones. I like that feel of really old record, that old type of mastering where instruments are super saturated and positioned to left and right. And this track sounds really well balanced. With these headphones, you're getting all that emotions and nuances. And Great Southern Trendkill by Pantera, probably the best heavy metal album start ever created. I was thinking, what is better, this track or Judas Priest Painkiller, but then I thought that this one is even better. And that is the track where at first I was missing some of that boosted aggression, because guitar sounded a bit soft. But after accommodation, I understood that actually everything is here. Maybe it's not, like absolutely pinpointing type of representation with focus on the micro contrast, but at the same time it's pretty enjoyable and nicely detailed sound. But there is no that artificial focus on the micro detalization that some headphones tend to deliver. So it's more like more organic and natural type of detalization. And the treble, it has above average extension, but also it's slightly reduced in terms of energy. It's not soft treble, it's present, it has nice attacks and decays. It gives you enough of air. Of course, layering is really basic, but it's something to expect here. And it's not some kind of audiophilic rich type of treble, because there are some small spikes and drops. It's audible compared to really expensive planars, but at the same time it does its job really well, giving you that sense of naturalness in terms of overtones. and at the same time it's not fatiguing, it's not sharp, it's not super sibilant. So these headphones are tuned to be more like comfortable in terms of listening and in the treble area, but at the same time not like treble reduced super soft type of sound. And let's go for the examples. First one is Musica nuda, Dimane, not sure about accent. Really nice vocal with lot of nuances, saturated and highlighted with rich bass. So basically this type of track these headphones were created for. And Montara by Blue Lab Beats, nicely recorded electronic music with a lot of sounds that goes to the treble area, and these headphones deliver this really well. In terms of pairing, I can't say that it's super demanding headphones, but at the same time they have lots and lots of scalability with sources. So if you will buy them, I definitely recommend to get at least some middle segment dongle deck. But then you can get some desktop deck for them and go even up to mid-segment decks and players, and they won't be that bottleneck that will limit your audio setup. So they have nice scalability, and better sources will give better results. Not only in terms of power, but additional power is really beneficial for them. Not too much, it's not some kind of, there is that audiophilic logic that the more power I push into headphones, the better sound I get. No, you need enough power, but not more than that. So don't be overexcited here, but more in terms of control and overall detalization to show the strong potential of these headphones. Speaking about the comparisons, as I've said, unfortunately I didn't test FiiO FT1 Pro. I will try to get them and do comparison, despite they being 2 times more expensive. But as far as I know, it's the most affordable full-size planars that we have on the market, so there is no competitors, and actually there is not much sense in comparing them with some dynamic driver headphones because you're getting different experience. So only affordable model among planars that I've heard, it's HiFiMan HE400SE, if I remember correctly. I may be wrong about the correct index, but it's also pretty affordable planar magnetic headphones by HiFiMan, and they are more focused on the small nuances. They are brighter and they are more energetic in treble, but here I'm getting better defined low frequencies, slightly deeper and with better weight distribution, and same applies to the mids, also better weight distribution and more natural type of sounding with less focus on the micro contrast. So I think that they sound more natural and overall organic. So to summarize everything, if JT3 is a gift to everyone on the market, JT7 is a gift for those who like more audiophilic sound, who want to experience planar magnetic headphones, and they definitely deliver that. Thank you for listening, thank you for your attention, and have a great day.